Hi, I'm 54 and today I thought I would talk about 5 life lessons that have changed my life. I have written some bullet points here of things I want to talk about. The first lesson is to prioritize yourself. It's important to do things that make you feel well, self-care, and putting boundaries and saying no without guilt. We can't be everywhere at the same time and do all things that sometimes people or situations ask of us, but we have to be able to say no when that feels right to us. We don't have to do everything and be everywhere. Do what is right for you. And lesson number 2, don't fear change. Change is not dangerous. Change is something you can learn from. You get new experiences. You see things in a different way. It can be maybe changing a workplace or moving to another home. I think all changes, before the change, you might be worried about what will happen and how it will be. But everything usually works out for the best, so change is not bad. And when you get a certain age, you will have a lot of changes happened in your life, so you have learned that change is not dangerous at all. And lesson number 3, invest in relationships, with friends and family and the people who are important to you. You don't have to spend time with people who drain you of energy, but invest your time and energy in the people who are important in your life. And for me, that is my children, of course. Lesson number 4, keep learning. And I will never stop wanting to learn new things. I have recently started a new YouTube channel today where I want to try to learn German via YouTube for a year, to start with, at least a year. I have studied German for 5 years when I was in school, but that is about 30 years ago, so I have forgotten so much of the German. But I started a channel to see if I can learn German through YouTube. I don't know if it will work, but I want to try to learn more German. I like to learn different languages. My first language that I learned was Finnish, because my parents are from Finland. I live in Sweden. But the first language I learned was Finnish. And then when I started playing outdoors with friends and when I went to school, I learned Swedish. And now Swedish is the language that I know best. And in school, I think I was about maybe 10 years old. We started learning English. And when I was maybe 13, 14 years, we could choose if we wanted to start learning German or French, and I chose German. So I like to learn languages, and I also like to learn, like when I am knitting, for instance. I like to, with with every pattern that I make, I like to learn new techniques. One really good pattern, if you want to discover new knitting techniques or new ways of knitting, is the ranunculus sweater pattern by Midori Hirose. You can find that pattern in Ravelry. I have made 2 ranunculus sweaters. I think I have put that video up here as well. But I like to learn new things all the time. One thing I'm not good at is mathematics, and but otherwise I like to learn new things. When I watch TV, I mostly like to watch programs, documentaries or programs where I can learn something. I think that learning new things keeps our brains active, hopefully. I think so. And lesson number 5, celebrate small wins. When you manage something, when you do something that you didn't think you could do, be grateful for that and appreciate that. Be grateful and appreciate even small wins, because they are small steps forward and small steps towards your goals. Yes. So that was 5 life lessons that I wanted to share today, and life keeps learning us new lessons all the time. And as you get older, you see things in a different way. You don't take meaningless things so seriously like you probably or maybe did when you were younger. So I hope you had some help of these lessons that I have learned in my 54 years lifetime. I will I can show you. I bought some new makeup, mascara and eyeliner. I just opened the package today, and they sent a small gift, Korean skincare. I have never tried Korean skincare, but that will also be something new to try. And as you can hear, my English is very rusty. I used to live in England for I think it was first 10 months and then maybe a couple of months, and I have been to London a few times after that. So my English has been better, but that is also one thing I want with this channel, to improve my English by forcing myself to talk English, even though it feels very, very rusty. And hopefully I can improve my English as I go on with this channel. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and see you again another time. Take care. Bye bye.